Namaskar, everyone. Okay, so what am I going to speak about on this beautiful Sunday morning? What's been coming to my mind is some advice to seekers from Patanjali and also Guru Gita. You know, on Patanjali's eightfold path called Ashtanga Yoga, he has, in the beginning of his 8 steps, yamas and niyamas, the do's and don'ts. Yama is the don'ts, and niyama is the do's. One that is very striking for me in the niyamas, the do's, is santosh. What does santosh mean? Contentment. That word is very extremely important to me. I don't know how you interpret it. I do not interpret it as accept anything. Whatever comes to you, accept it. Guru Gita says in one of the verses, labdham va thana labdham va. Whether you attain it or not, or whether you attain it in some measure, let your mind be contented. It's a verse that I always love to repeat when I'm repeating Guru Gita. I see it at the heart of spiritual practice, particularly to deal with impatience on the path. You know, when people read about spirituality and enlightenment, everybody wants to become enlightened. You can't just wake up one morning and you become enlightened unless you've deserved it. What does deserving means? You've worked for it. Remember I said there are no free lunches? When you see someone come into life, they may have a guru or may not have a guru, and they have become awakened like the Buddha. Do you think that that was chance? Like pulling a lottery and winning? Even that is not by chance. It may appear so, but a Buddha would have done the homework that you don't see. When in this lifetime you see some people getting more, attaining more, at a faster pace and some less, it is because the one who is attaining faster has done a lot of work before that you don't see. And we become jealous sometimes of those who are attaining. But no, they have done the work. In the lifetimes you don't see. Do you judge from just one lifetime? As many people tend to do. Now, you have a history of lifetimes that you don't even remember how many things you would have done. The whole idea is you are where you have placed yourself. Whether it's a compromised physical body, whether it's a restless mind, whether it's an emotional being that is troubled, that's where you have put yourself by your actions from the past. Karma. the consequences of your actions and consequences. So when you begin to realize that you are where you deserve to be, and why you are there where you are, and how many things in the past, how many decisions you would have made, how many attitudes you would have embraced, how many actions you would have performed that you can't remember. But that is what have you where you are. But in this lifetime, when you become awakened to this fact, then you know the law of karma is a law of opportunities. In this lifetime, I can make a difference. So once you have more consciousness, once you can see the play, once you can understand the play, once you can understand why I am where I am, once you can go back into your introspective self and see all the attitudes that you have now that are hidden and what they are unconsciously attracting from the universe around you. This is an interactive universe, a responsive universe. And it responds to all your patterns, not the one that you're currently expressing, but all the hidden patterns within you are still resonating. They have some resonance. The ones in a deep causal layer, the resonance are a little less. But the ones in your subconscious layer, they are heavy resonance that attract this stage. So do you see now, when you realize this, you'll become contented. You'll say, no, I can't fight with that. That's what I have made of myself. But I have an opportunity to change that. And I'm going to work intelligently with the universe because it's a responsive universe. That's why I speak a lot about co-creation. So when I act, I'm going to see how the universe is responding to me. And I'm not going to fight with the universe because I can't. The universe is boss. I'm going to be contented with whatever I have achieved, knowing that much I have done today. I go to bed with a contented mind that I work hard, and this is what I deserved, so I accept it. But I'm going to work harder tomorrow and still be contented with whatever result I get. So there's no impatience within me. No impatience. The lifetime is an opportunity to uncover all those old patterns and deal with them. You can deal with them one by one when they arise, or you could light a fire. You could begin to dry the firewood until it takes fire. So you dry the firewood, what does it mean? Look at all those old patterns within you. Take the power away. As soon as you see them, take the power away. Take the power away. So the karmic remembrances of these patterns are still there. You can still remember them. But they begin to have less life. Less life because of your wisdom. You're drying the firewood. You're drying the firewood. And so, when in the meditation through grace, you can develop a very powerful spark. You will burn it to ashes. The karmas will burn to ashes. And you will always be contented, always happy. That's who I am. Whatever the universe gives me on any day, I totally am happy with it because I know that's what we all deserve. I decided to come into the lifetime to help, so I have no problem in how much darkness is around me. I've come into a yuga that is governed by ego and ignorance. Doesn't matter to me. The light is within me. I'm happy in myself. When the world becomes dark, I just retreat in myself, full of light. A huge envelope of light around me, a sphere of light around me. I'm happy. My chakra column is full of light and is able to produce a huge sphere of light. And if I work with those who begin to live in the light, we can create a huge dome of light that protects all of us who adhere to the teachings of the light. So by extension, however my world features, I'm happy. Opportunities for me. Every challenge is an opportunity for me to support, to co-create, and to fulfill my divine purpose. Each one of you has come with a purpose, a karmic purpose on the stage. Stay with your purpose. No competition. Don't look at another and want to be like them. No, you have your own individual path out of this. Because the web you have created is your web. Many times, people hear the advice that I'm giving to someone, and they want to use that. Of course, it works for you, certainly. But please, let me give you the instructions, because I give according to temperament, according to karma. So I will not give everybody the same advice. It may happen sometimes that some people get the same advice because they're on similar paths. But no. One diet does not work for everybody. People have different temperaments. People have different history. So be patient with your sadhana and forget about enlightenment. Don't worry about enlightenment. Just be enlightened every day about what you're doing, where you are. Dry the firewood. All this firewood that we have inside of us that can create potential issues, dry them. Take the energy away until it can burn. And when you come into the presence of light, that kindling spark will come. Fire. And it will burn everything. Day by day we grow. Hopefully. If you follow the wisdom, day by day we'll grow. Day by day, moment by moment. Stay with it. Be contented. Bhagavad Gita says, the divine book, your right is to work, but not to the fruits. Karmic opportunities. To act, but not to the consequences. Don't follow that. Be happy with what you get. And it stresses on the spiritual part, equanimity. Be even-minded in the play. Don't get caught. I hope I inspired you this Sunday. With how I live my life. I simply wanted to share my thoughts and my consciousness. And I want to wish you an amazing day, everyone. Continue to grow in every moment. Continue to follow the path of the wise, not the path of the fools. There are lots of opportunities for following the paths of the fools. Let's walk the road less traveled, following the wise, the ones who live in the light. Have a blessed Sunday, everyone. May we all continue to grow in the light, to co-create with each other, to love each other, to care for each other, and to make this world a better place. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day. Namaskar.